Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Dawn. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm just doing the weekly guidance vlog. This week I'm using my Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, they are these. You can see them there. So this week the choices were A, B, and C. Okay, A was an airplane flying high in the sky with the sunrise, I think it was, or the sunset. I think it was the sunset. Can't remember. And B was a moving car. Okay, and you could be seen moving at quite a speed. And then C was a ship at night time with the full moon in the background. Okay, so for those of you who chose A or were guided to A, okay, the Empress. Okay, as you can see there, it says lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Okay, for some people this is a case of taking a leap of faith, okay, and going with where your gut is telling you and your intuition, and kind of awakening that person that you want to be or that you hope that you can be. Lavish abundance then obviously can be related to financial gains and things like that, but I think it's more deeper than that. I don't feel it's a lot of money coming your way. I'm not saying everyone is going to get money their way, but I think it's more, and I feel it's more about that lavish abundance of life, and celebrating that life. As you can see there, okay, showing a baby there, and you can see all the nature around you as well, and that is lavish abundance, nature on your doorstep, and seeing the beauty and the magic in life. I think that's what this is about. It's about that kind of bringing everything back to simplicity. Give birth to your dreams, and obviously follow your dreams, go for them, but don't. It's kind of like when I'm saying that, okay, I'm imagining this big body of water coming down, but then it kind of branches out everywhere. When we kind of have our dreams and stuff, we tend to try and do everything all in one big giant burst. So maybe it's time that you just kind of focused in on one area and made that fantastic, and then everything else will kind of just come together. Keep working at it, but kind of focus your attention at one area at a time. All right. Nurture yourself and others. Obviously, with nurture yourself and others, for some people it's time that you really paid a bit more attention to it and be a bit more selfish with your time. It's okay to say no. No is an answer. I say this a lot to people, no is an answer. No. You don't have to give an explanation. You don't have to feel guilty or feel bad about it. For some people though, it will be a case of saying no and then following up with I can't because, or no, not today, maybe tomorrow. That's okay. And over the time and the practice of saying no, it will be okay, and you will feel okay for saying no. For other people, looking after other people, it's that kind of, don't feel like it's a burden or that you're a martyr. And if that's how you feel, you really need to step back and kind of reassess and reanalyze where and what's going on, and be a bit more selfish. Okay, so that was A. So now we're going on to B. Okay, so for those of you drawn to B, it's Six of Earth. Earth in a standard tarot deck is Pentacles. Okay, so it's all about, well, not all about, but it's about financial gains and money making and money rewards, etc., etc. So this one is gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. Okay, as you can see, it's the scales, okay, and it's going to be balanced. Things mightn't feel for some people that they're kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul, so to speak. But it's a case that you have to do what you have to do to get by. But things are going to slowly get better and continue to get better. But you need to really get your head in the game. For some people, I feel like they're just still kind of maybe burying your head in the sand and not realizing how big this is, or how you're going to get out of it. You know, ask for help. Ask someone for help. You know, it doesn't have to be, you don't have to go direct, you know, to a friend or to a family member. There are other areas that you can go, and other people that you can go and speak to as well. New career opportunities. For some people, yes, but it's a case of follow through with it. Okay, you've got a lot of talents, and I don't think you realize you've got them all. You know, we'll say as a person who, example, packed shelves and then worked in retail and then worked in a clothing store, or then worked in a bar and a deli, just for good measure. So that person, you know, right, well, I only stack shelves there. That's grand. That's all I did there. Then they, you know, they worked in a bar, etc., etc. Pull all them talents together. Great people skills. You good with money. You can work a till. You can stock rotate. You can do stock ordering. You know, pull all your skills together, and that's something that I think a lot of you need to do, is really pull your skills together and not decompartmentalize them and be like, oh, that's all I done there. Oh, that's all I done there as well. Like, it's not all you did. You did so much more. So bump yourself up a bit more. Get someone else to do your CV for you. You give them what you've done, and get them to write it out. Because sometimes for some people, it's an awful lot harder to write about your own achievements without kind of being, oh God, like I'm sounding real, you know, I'm beefing myself up, I'm bigging myself up, and it's not like that. Get somebody else to do it for you, okay? Okay, give some money, time and effort. Oh, again, to receiving loan and paying off debt. That can be related to, for some people it will be for the new job opportunities, or the kind of inflow of a bit more money. It mightn't be much, but it will help pay off debts faster. It mightn't be anything substantial, but it will help in the long run. Alright. Give some money, time or effort. This can be related to just someone calling around and just sitting with you, having a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and just talking. It doesn't have to be any big highfalutin, gone out for dinner, going for lunch, going here, there and everywhere. It can be just somebody giving you their time, or you giving them your time. And sometimes that's an awful lot more valuable than money, and I would personally consider it to be an awful lot more valuable than money. Yes, we all need money, but sometimes all you need is someone just to listen, or just to chat to, or give out to, or, you know, it doesn't make a difference. Sometimes it's best to get things off your chest with a close friend, and then it kind of makes everything feel a bit lighter, and the scales then feel a bit more balanced. Okay, so that's B. Now, moving on to C. Okay, C. Some of you feel very indecisive. It's rubbing off on me, people. Unity. Okay, with this card, it's about traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations to get mentors and like-minded friends. You see there? Right, so what I love about this card is the fact it has so many different symbols in it. And at a quick glance, you probably didn't see any of them. Right, so all the religious symbols, you know, you have your yin and yang, you have Buddha, you've, you know, cross, you have symbols for Islam, for Orthodox, for unorthodox, for everything. There's symbols literally in there for everything. Like, we are all human beings having a spiritual experience, and I think that is something that we need to remember. With this card, even when I was shuffling, I felt an indecisiveness and that kind of impatience that kind of brews up, and it's like it's simmering slowly under the surface, and it's just ready to explode. Take a deep breath. If this is you I'm speaking to, or a group of you, whatever, just take a deep breath, relax, breathe. Everything will happen at the right time. Okay, if it hasn't happened, it's not the right time. And stop looking backwards. I just feel people are looking backwards at things that they've missed opportunities, and God, I could have done that, and that would have worked, or this didn't happen, and this, that, and the other. Look, it's okay to have all these feelings and all these emotions, but it's time to really let the past go, release it. Okay, things didn't work out for whatever reason, and that's okay. That's part of life. Okay, with this one, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. It's sometimes as we grow older, or we kind of move in different circles, and that's okay. But it's not that you're finishing a friendship. You're going to start a new friendship and still keep maybe old ties and stuff. For some people, you will keep old ties. For others, though, it's really time that you stepped out on your own and kind of paved your way. Okay. There's something very I don't know, paint with all the colours of the wind, from what's the film? From Pocahontas. Kind of, just as I'm looking at it, that's what I'm hearing. It's like literally everything, just everything, and it's very good again because of all the symbols in it. It's great to hear that song because it's like everything is one, like everything. We are all here, we are all one, we are all unity. It's time to get back down to basics and kind of really trust and believe in ourselves, and stop fighting with people. Okay, some people with this card and with this image that they picked, I feel like you are fighting against the waves. It's time to stop and kind of be like, right, okay, well, not accept it, maybe you aren't ready to accept it fully, but kind of accept it in a way that will be full acceptance in time. Okay, just breathe. This card is it's very symbolic of like just stopping and pausing and just taking a breath. Okay, and I think that's what you need to do. Okay, right, well, thank you very much for joining in and watching this. I really appreciate it. If you could give me a like and a share and a comment and whatever. I hope you can all relate to your choices as well. Right, well, have a great week and have a great day. It's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, folks. I hope you have a great one and get spoiled and whatever. Take care. Bye.